All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Good morning. Run Good Tour event number 7, Black Lake Golf Club. It's in Michigan. Always rated one of the top clubs in the country. So very much looking forward to playing this. Let me make sure I'm all set here. Looking good. All right. Let's do it. I did not get a chance to play this. I've not played since Pine Valley, which was the first major of the year. I think I did okay there. Had a really good first round. I think I was 9 under. The second round, I think I was only 2 or 3 under. I made like 10 pars in a row. Never really got anything going. I've not played Black Lake. It would have been a couple of months ago when I decided on the schedule. So I've not had a look at this recently. So I'm gonna have to kind of play this on the fly. I expect the second round to be a lot better than the first, especially as I hone in on the swing a little bit. Excuse me. Pretty flat, I believe. Okay. I carry this 1-iron now, which is interesting. This is a par 5. I don't really remember the trajectory of this 1-iron. I don't think I'm going to clip that branch, but I'm going to play it out here to the safe side anyway, let the winds kind of work it back. Try not to hit a water ball on number 1, which I certainly did not. That was not a very aggressive route, but we are on in 2, and we will see if I can just get out of here with just a little birdie. All right, pretty gentle move, everything towards the water here. I'm not sure I hit it hard enough. Get over that ridge. All right, now settle. I did hit it hard enough. Go in. Wow. Almost made a 50-footer on number 1 for eagle. That would have been nice, but we will take our birdie right out of the gate. I have made some reshuffling, which is something we can talk through. Let me see if I can get one into the fairway here. Pretty narrow. Should I just lay back and hit this 1-iron? If I do that, I might have 200 something in. Man, I would like to have that 3-wood right about now, huh? Get lucky and stop short. Settle. Nope. Creeps into the light rough there. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, though. This should be right at it. Hope it releases just a little bit. Roll back there. Okay. We'll have 4.5 feet for birdie on number 2. Left edge with pace. Hit it solid. Let's go. All right. 2 under through 2. I think there's going to be some low scores out here. I've been, man, all over the place recently, so I haven't had a chance to see what type of scores are rolling in, but I'm going to assume they're pretty good. Because the first 2.5 holes have been completely flat, completely benign conditions. So I'm going to say there's pretty low scores out here. I did not want to hit that fast. Get down. It's going to be fine, but that was an absolute go club lob wedge from there. Pretty gentle putt, though. Right edge. I mean, it's gonna be held up just at the end there. Got it. All right, 3 under through 3. Let's go. 3 under through 3. Let's do it. Also, okay. Making sure I got this all set up here. All right, 3 under through 3. Why so serious up at the top? He might have a promotion coming. I feel like he's been playing well. I'd have to look. All right, can I cut this little corner here? Stay in the fairway. It's pretty hot. Okay. All these fairways now are right out at, 285, which is right where everybody hits their driver. Pretty cool. A little uphill into the wind. I'm going to de-loft this 9-iron just a little bit. Try to get it up there on that correct level, but I'd love to be below the hole. I pushed it a little bit. That was the right club, though. Come on off of that ridge. That was absolutely the right club. I just pushed it. Left to right breaking putt. I might have overread this. I might have underread it. Actually, I think I just hit it really... That was a really weak strike. Really weak strike there. All right. Let me just see here. Okay. Long par 3. That's why I like having this 1-iron in the bag right now. Although, I might be able to run it up there with a 3-iron. 1 might be too long here. There is a little bit of a backstop, though. So I might want to hit this 1-iron. Just kind of over here with some loft. And let that backstop kind of protect me. Come on. Now come back. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hit it through this green like that. But now I've got this downhill putt. Maybe in round number 2, I'll try the 3-iron here. We'll see where the pin's at. This should break pretty hard. Especially because it's downhill. Just throw it out there. Keep turning. Keep turning. All right, pretty good putt. Pretty good putt. We will take our first... Is that our first par of the day? Are we 4 under or 3 under? 3 under. Okay. Short par 4. I absolutely can see how there are a lot of birdies out here. Can I hit a full lob wedge into this? No, probably not. So let's try a pitch shot with pitching wedge. This is going to release much more than I would like it to. Let's add some loft to it. This is just trying to be long than short here, I think. Okay, I kept it below the hole. Little too much below the hole, but uphill putt at it, doesn't move all that much. I should be able to give this thing a run. Ah. Right edge. Right edge. So that's one that probably, you're hitting a pitch shot in with your wedge. You should probably make birdie there. Pretty easy putt. Missed it. So that feels like one that got away. We'll get to 7. Back into the wind. Easy enough to find the fairway. Yeah, there's going to be some really, really low scores out here. Okay, so here's the key is we got to be over this ridge. So the way that we will do that is with this 8-iron lofted up. We'll let the wind hit it, and hopefully we will be on the correct side of this ridge. It's on a good line if the wind does what I'm expecting it to do. Okay, right of the cup, pin high, beautiful. No problem there. It's pretty straight in. Center right with pace, knock it in. Sure. Sure. All right, another par 3. 189 yards downhill, but it is back into the wind here. I'm going to take this 6 and de-loft it. This is generally a shot I'm not very comfortable with, but we're going to see how it goes. I pushed it, but again, the number was pretty good. A little long, a little more release than I would have liked, but that's a that's a tough shot for me. I'll straighten out this swing. Gentle breaker. I mean, this one should be pretty close. I'm going to miss it low. Hold your head. Wow. Yeah, I mean, even these 30 or, 25 and 30 footers are very easy to read. I could see if you catch fire, you could probably roll in quite a few of these, which is looks like what Angels Kid and Why So Serious has done. This is the I believe this is the 25% mark of the season, the quarter pole. No, I guess it's a little further than that. 24 events in season 1. I probably can't hit driver. Well, I probably can hit driver and just kind of run it up there. Let's see what happens. It's not. I don't think it's going to get to the green, but yeah, just kind of run one up there. All right, lob wedge. Again, we have this ridge that runs through, so we have to carry that. We have to. I'm getting a little cornered into the wind here. So I'm hoping this holds up just a bit and sits softly. Not bad, without taking on the additional risk of leaving it on the wrong side of that ridge, which I really didn't want to do. But this should be just, I don't know, man, left edge. Maybe just outside that. Turn right. Got it. All right, making the turn at 5 under, I believe. Yeah. 5 under. See if I can find another fairway here. No problem. Should just be a lot of driver wedge, driver wedge. A lot of ridges on these greens, though. That's kind of interesting. You have to make sure you hit it on the correct side. So here, again, I want to be on that back quadrant. So I'm going to add a little bit of loft to this because I don't want to go long. And I think this is plenty of club to get me there. I pulled it a little bit. Not terrible, but I'm not thrilled about it. This is one of the bigger breaking putts we've had so far. Turn. Wow. All right, missed the top side. Missed the top side. We'll tap that one in for par, and we will move on. 18 under through 18. Who is that? Why So Serious? My God. I'd like to see that scorecard. What are we doing here? Just try to carry this and land it in that tiny piece of fairway? Like that? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, pitch shot, another one. You gotta get the ridge right here, adding the tiniest bit of loft to this. Trying to get it to land a little bit softer than we did a few holes ago, but still carrying that ridge. Sit there and bite now. Okay, pretty good. That was a little bit better. That rolled out just a little bit less than the shot I want to say we had. I don't know, what was that, two holes ago? We had a similar lob wedge pitch. Just making sure there's nothing in that. I'll tap that in for birdie. All right, so we are heading to 12, par 3. Pretty flat, but into the wind here. Now, 6 is almost certainly too much club. But a de-lofted 7. All right, let's try that. Again, this is kind of outside my comfort zone, de-lofting a 7-iron like this, but I think I can do it. I've been practicing a lot with these types of shots, and having a couple of different shots in my bag, quite frankly, where I can go, 6-iron, loft it up, or 7-iron, loft it down. Big break to start, obviously, and then it's going to level out. But let's see if I can start it just kind of on the correct line here. Hold your head. Okay. That's a putt I'm not going to make that often. But par 3, so we'll take our par and get out of here. We will be 6 under through 12 holes. Downwind driver on a short par 4. All right, I'll try to cut the corner here a bit. Just try to take it up over that bunker. Yep, perfect. Now this should be, oh man, this might be too close. Might be a pitching wedge flop. Yeah, ugh. Or a lob wedge pitch, but I'm gonna have to probably take some off of this, and it's downwind. Wow, I'm actually too close. I'm gonna loft up this lob wedge and hope that it stops, although I know it's hard to get it to stop downwind. Because that takes a lot of the spin off of it. Settle. Yeah, see, that didn't even really check up that well. That was in between for me. I was too close. Gentle moving right to left putt. Up the hill. Hold your head up. Got it. No problem there. Hardest hole on the course. This par 3 surrounded by bunkers. Look at this. This tiny little strip that is the correct level. So like in an ideal world, I would land it right on this first ridge, have it kind of pop up and settle on that middle tier here. So it is downhill. I think I'll get a little bit of release and a little bit of help from the wind. I think I can get this 5-iron on the middle level. It's out to the right, but I did what I wanted to. It did land on that ridge and settled on the middle section. So I did exactly what I wanted, pushed it a little far out to the right, but that was kind of my bailout a little bit. All right, it's going to move heavy right to left to start, and then just a little more after that. A lot about pace here. Wow. Ran it by the left edge. Okay. We will tap it in, presumably. And we will make par on the hardest hole on the course, which I guess is never a bad thing. Okay, no problem here. Now, if I remember correctly, this is like a 90-degree dog leg. Yeah, back over the water. So I've got to decide, is this 6-iron enough? Another ridge right in the middle. So I am going to get a little help there if I push it. De-loft just a little bit. Make sure that I can get it back there. I did not want to hit that fast. Hit it, wind. Hit it, wind. Stay up there. All right. That's not bad considering the contact I made. I don't like putting from the fairway, but I'm going to try it here because there's really not much in this thing. Tried to hit it through the break. What up, Josh? Yes, this is a real course. I don't have it in front of me, but it's in Michigan. I believe it is always rated one of the top courses in the country. I think it's a staple in the top 100. I don't have it all in front of me, but I'm very confident about that. Can I cut this anywhere over here? Let's try this. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to add some loft. Oh yeah, I should be good. No problem. No problem. All right, gap wedge into this. Maybe a... Well, let's keep it below the hole. So if I hit it here, de-loft a little bit. Wind's going to move it right to left. I pulled it a little bit. Again, my distance control has been pretty good. My aim's been a little off here. See if I can make a putt. Double breaker. It's all about pace here. Now it's got to start coming back left. Hold your head. Got it. Nice. Double breaking putt for birdie. That'll move us to 9 under through 16. It should be a pretty straightforward fairway. Wow, I didn't mean to hit it that far to the right. Elevated green. A lot of subtle undulation you've got to figure out here. I'm gonna loft up on this sand wedge though. That might be too much. How about right there? Ah, it's leaking right on me. Again, good number, but all over the place. Let's see if I can roll it in though. Pretty flat putt, pretty straight putt. Does it move? Wow, I'm on the spine. Look at it. You can see the right side's moving right, the left side's moving left. I'm on the spine right here. Right in front of my feet, it's going to move the tiniest bit left. So I'm going to play it a click to left center here. Got it. And good thing that I did because it caught the right edge and dropped in. All right, heading to 18 at 10 under par. It is a par 5. It is, I believe, the easiest hole on the course. Oh, no, 15. So, 4th easiest hole. Three-shotter for me, 603 yards into the wind. I'm never getting there. Oh, this is tough. This is in between. I would love to land it on top of this mound, but not sure I can do that with a pitching wedge. So maybe 9-iron that I loft up a little bit because it is going to want to release, the 9-iron is, but it's back into the wind, so that'll help. I do not like this shot, especially now that I hit it fast. Come on, wind, hit it. Just bite for me. Bite. Go in. Go in. Bang. Oh, man. All you have to do is say you don't like the shot, and then you chip in from the fairway. Not bad. 12 under. So eagle on the last. Sweet. All right, 12 under. Why so serious? A 3-shot lead. Oh, my God. Out in front of a lot. Look at these guys. Like Blackjack Ernie, who I believe is leading or second in flight A, 14 under. So for me to shoot 12 under, that's pretty good. Comparing myself to him. 5 under on the back, 7 under coming, or scratch that. 5 under on the front, 7 under on the back, including the closing eagle hole out. So that's a 60. We'll go to round 2 here. I'm about to be a level 100. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's as high as you can go, but I am about to be a level 100 golfer. All right, par 5, downhill out of the gate. You got to take advantage of this one. If you make a par, that feels like a bogey. The thing you don't want to do, though, is hit it on the left side of the fairway and give yourself no angle at this. Oh, my gosh. What did I do this for? That stinks. I don't know what my play is here. I could hit a wedge or 9-iron here. I can try to be a hero and swing a 6-iron into this, but then I bring the water into it. Let's try it. I mean, we've got to go low here. Let me try to swing this 6-iron in. It's turning left. It's turning left. Catch the green. Wow. Okay. Better than I thought I could have done. Certainly better than I thought. I will have an outside look at eagle here. I've already missed it low, I think. Yeah. That was a weird one. Right at my feet, it wanted to go right, and then it was going to go left the rest of the way. Not a very good attempt at an eagle, but an easy birdie nonetheless. Why so serious already? 7 under through 9. He is just keeping the pedal down. Let's see here. Now, wind kicking up in round number 2. Very benign conditions in round number 1. Round number 2, I've already got a couple of double-digit wins. This one back into my face, which I'm hoping is going to be enough to kill this 7-iron. Pushed it again. Story of the day. But, story of the day, great distance control. If I just aim left a couple of yards, I'm like holing everything out. Because the distance control's been really good. Not much in this. I should probably make this. And I did. Pour it right in the heart. I just tried to hit that hard and take any of the little break out of it that I could. So 2 under through 2. Again, I believe that's how we started round number 1. Hole number 3, I can cut off quite a chunk of this, I believe. Oh, unless I do that. Unless I do that. Yanked it. But I don't think it's going to impact my next shot here. I think I have a clean look. It is heavy rough. It'll be tough to kind of gouge this out. I pulled it again. Got a big case of the lefts here today. But I'm on a... Oh, spoke too soon. I was going to say I'm on that back right quadrant. Really not, I don't think. Kind of on that... Yeah. Lost it over that ridge. Up the hill. Double breaker. Triple break. I mean, this thing just kind of goes a bunch of different directions. I think it's going to go a little more right, a little more left than it is right. A lot about speed here. And getting the speed right so that this is a tap in. This might go in, though. Got it. Wow. Thievery. 33 under, Josh. 33 under in 2 holes, or in 2 rounds. So what's he shoot this one? 15 under? Yikes. Well, I think he was already on the verge of a promo, which might be fast-tracked with a victory in his flight here. Because I believe he's not in A. He might be in B. I'd have to look at that. All right. Downwind, but up the hill. I would like to keep it below the hole. This will run out a little further than normal because it is downwind. Again, I'm losing everything out to the right. But my putter saved me a bit. All right. Just get this one started on the line. Turnover. Wow. Overread it high. I'll tap it in for par and get out of here. I think I did the same exact thing in round number 1. All right, long par 3. I hit 1 iron last time with that backstop there. Now, 3 iron. So, man, this is actually pretty tough here because as long as it's rolling, I have a backstop, okay? I have this backstop here. So as long as it's rolling, I'm fine. I just have to make sure it's not coming in too hot, which I'm afraid it might here, but I don't think I really have an option. It's right at the hole. It's coming in hot. Settle down. Hit the stick. Okay, now I should have a backstop. There you go. Okay. Perfect. I mean, that was best case scenario, I think. Difficult putt, but it's a difficult hole. This thing's moving. I'm just gonna try to throw it out and catch the cup. Got it. Wow. All right. That's a really good birdie. That's probably my favorite birdie so far in 2 rounds because it played out kind of exactly how I wanted it to. Executed the shot. Some birdies are better than others. That one was a really good one. One of the more narrow fairways here, number 6, but should be just fine. A lot of these little ridges everywhere in the fairways and on the greens. You have to be a little bit exact. Can I hit a lob wedge and get this to release a little bit? If it landed right there and took kind of like a hop, I'd be okay with it. Fast is probably fine. Sit. Ah, wow, too much. I crushed it. Did not see that coming. That was bad. That was bad. This thing, I think, wants to move more than it appears. Get in there. Okay. That's probably a bad birdie. I mean, it's still a birdie on the card, but like a bad second shot left me with more than I would have liked. Like that wasn't a. I'm not thrilled about that. Obviously, I'll take it. I love it, but not a great birdie. Wow, and not a great swing right there. Get underneath that tree. Wow, that's my first really bad drive, I believe. Let's see if I can punch this thing out here. Maybe just take a 1-iron and just punch it up there and see where I can wind up. Run bait. Oh, what is that? What is that hop? The thing is on line with the hole, and a 1-iron bounces like that. Ah, boy. All right. I have a little bit of a backstop. It is back into the wind, so I think I can spin this one pretty good. But I got to make sure I don't carry that. I didn't. This should come back. Should come back. There it is. Okay, no problem there. So we'll make a par, which from where we were at off the tee is probably just fine. All right, par 3 into the wind here, but it is downhill. I think this is fine. The 5-iron doesn't get hit by the wind all that much, but it is a strong wind, but it's okay because I would like to land this like on the front portion of the green. So I think this is going to be okay. Now wind, grab it. Grab it. Yeah. Now release. I guess it probably doesn't do both of those. All right, that's fine. Landed it on the front, rolled to the middle, have a putt towards the back. Again, look at this. Doesn't move. A little bit left or right there. Little bit left or right at the end. So I'll play it here-ish. Here. Bang. Got another one. Hitting some pretty good putts today. 603-yard par 5 back into the wind. Probably not going to be able to get there in 2. Almost certainly not. I don't even carry the 3-wood anymore. I only carry the 1-iron. So almost certainly not going to be able to get there in 2. Yeah, this is. I mean, oh, last time I did this, I hit driver and just ran it up there. I guess I could do that again. That's fine. Kind of the same result. All right, now this one, back into the breeze. I have a backstop, so I'll hit sand wedge here and hope that the wind hits this just a bit, kind of like, well, it didn't, but this should come back. Oh wow, I didn't throw it high enough off the ridge. So downhill putt, right to left the whole way. Maybe here. Nope. That was deceiving because the block I was standing on the grid, it was behind the ball, but it was moving more. So that was a weird read. I knew I screwed that up. Par on the easiest hole on the course, even if it is into the wind, is not good. Another narrow fairway here at 10. We make the turn. What am I, 7 under? Am I that far? 6 under maybe. Can't be 7 under, right? 6 under, yeah. Should be 7 under. I should have made that last one. All right. Gap wedge with some loft because the wind's going to want to grab this bad boy. Let's see if I can keep it on this side. Keep it on this side. Sit down. Again, flared out to the right. Again, distance control pretty good. Hard break at the start. Levels out just a bit, but it's going to want to continue to move left the entire way. Wow. Got one there. Grabs the left edge as it was going away and dropped. So we're hitting some good putts. Outside of that par 5, 9th. This one, what did I decide? I can cut this? No, not this hole. So I'll go here and try to hit a fade, high fade. Too much. Kick left. Wow. Stayed in the first cut. So this is going to come out a little wonky, but I think I can just hit this. Just kind of flop this sand wedge up there. Yeah, comes out really hairy. That one actually came out pretty good. Come off that ridge. I was hoping it was going to be more towards that 90% number instead of the 95 number. Although, kind of a double breaker. Right at the end, it's going to want to stand up. Missed it. That's another one very deceptive where my feet are just... They're standing on a block that's moving much more than the rest of the putt is, which is very confusing. But we'll make par. Number 12, par 3. We are 7 under. This is into the wind. It's pretty level. 5 iron's pretty risky here, I would think. Instead, maybe a de-lofted 6 and just try to get it back there. I think I pulled it and I hit it fast. Oh man, this don't be long. That's pretty good. Got away with it. Got away with a bad swing there. All right, see, like look, like the block on my feet is going right to left. The rest of it is going left to right. Let's try here. I barely made that one. That wasn't a great putt. It dropped, but I wasn't comfortable with it. I'll take it. Short par 4, downwind. I believe the last time I also played this hole, it was downwind, and I cut over this bunker, just like this. And then I think I screwed up this next one. I think I'm too close. Yeah, this is in between. I screwed this one up last time. Although this is a little better wind situation. Add some loft to this because it's going to want to get away from me. Now release back there. Oh, checked up. We've got to make this one. We've got to make this one. Is that too much? No. Rolled it in. All right, hardest hole on the course. Par 3. Downhill, but the breeze is going to hurt. I have a tiny little bit of a backstop. This pin is on the front. I'm going to just try to run it back there, use that backstop with this 5 iron. Hit it, wind. Hit it, wind. Kick right. Not a bad leave. All right, here I'm just going to add a bunch of loft to this and just try to knock it dead. Yeah. All right. If it catches the stick, fine. If not, whatever. Tap in par on the hardest hole on the course. Always thrilling. All right, par 5, short par 5. So really this is one you got to take advantage of. This is the one that goes directly left. So you really want to kind of be out to the right a little bit so that you have a good angle here. And I think I've done that. It's far enough down the fairway. I think we're going to be okay. Dead back into the wind. 6 iron. I mean, it's a par 5. This one you absolutely have to eat up here. Not a bad strike, just right of the hole. All right. All right. When I'm putting, Josh, how do you zoom in on the break without moving the distance arrow? So there's if it's on putting, so I do, the top down view triangle, right? And then I pull down the left joystick to give me I can go any way I want here, right? So I can do that. So I do that, I go down, and then I use the the right trigger on the back to kind of zoom in like this, right and left to zoom in, zoom out. If you're talking about on approach shots, I'll show you that in a second because I just learned that one, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that on my next approach, but this is pretty straight in. I'm just gonna make it, I think. Okay. The approach thing I just learned 2 weeks ago, which is pretty cool. So I'll show you that hopefully here on the next shot. So if I cut, what did I do last time? I think I went through this gap, added loft, and just bombed it. Okay. So what I learned was if you do the regular triangle, you can't really control too much where you're going here. But if you do the scout view, which is circle to get to here, and then you do triangle, now you can move this you can move the camera anywhere, and you can zoom in and zoom out and get a whole different look at it, which is super handy. But I just learned that 2 weeks ago. All right, light rough here. Downwind, it's kind of a guessing game on how it's going to come out. I'm going to add a little bit of loft because I'm afraid it's going to come out pretty hot. Okay, not bad. Right edge? I don't think I want to give up the hole. Got it. Okay, head to 17. We are 12 under, which is how we finished round number 1. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think I said I expect round 2 to be better because, I get to see the course the second time. I assume everybody's kind of that way. So let's see if we can beat this. It's uphill, slightly into the breeze. I'm getting cornered the tiniest of bits here. But I think it's going to be okay if I just throw this sand wedge here. Fast might be okay in this situation. Not terrible. And this works for me, Josh. This is how I, like to envision putts breaking. Might not work for everybody, but I like to really get down on the line and be able to see it. Missed that one, though. All right, last hole. It is a par 5, so hoping we can take advantage of it. Very long and into the wind, so it's going to be a 3-shotter. Remember, I pitched in round number 1 from the fairway. So 1 iron out here. This is the shot I made in round number 1. This time, a lot less green to work with here. I'm going to add a little bit of loft because I want it to stop, but I really don't want to risk leaving this short. kind of like that. Yeah, it's checked up. Below the hole, though. One more putt at it. Come on. Get to 13 under. Get to 13 under. Hold your head. Ran it by the right side. That's unfortunate to make par on the last. So actually, we're going to be 12 under par, and I think we made par on 2 of the par 5s, which is probably very, very rare. Josh, yeah, it's a big help. All right, appreciate you hanging with me, Josh. 12 under here, 24 under total. Why So Serious goes nuts and shoots a 33 under. Blackjack Ernie, 32. All right, so that's not bad. I did okay. Let's look at the scorecard. Look at that, pretty symmetric. Out in 6 under, in 6 under. Back-to-back 60s. All right, that'll do it, Black Lake. I'll have the standings updated. I guess it'll be tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, tomorrow morning. All right, later, guys.